Hello, my name's Gary Shotton, and I'm so pleased again to be with you. I really enjoy doing this, and we're sitting inside my machine shop. We have 50 employees right now. We're doing about $30,000 a day in shipments. That's probably 25 shipments go out the door, totaling $30,000 each day that we're open. And we have a commitment to have on-time delivery to our customers. Now, today I'm going to talk about why it's important to have on-time delivery, the financial advantage that you're going to have in being on time, how easy it is to make sales when you're on time, just a whole host of things, but it starts with this. It becomes a habit. We just got to be honest with ourselves. We're creatures of habit, and society is changing so much in this area. Let me give some examples. Airlines today are graded by how many on-time arrivals and on-time departures. And we have thousands and thousands and thousands of people arriving on airports to get on airplanes and arrive in connecting flights. And you know, the airlines that are on time most of the time will have better customers. They'll have more customers. I make a conscientious choice to decide whether this airline is regularly late or going to be on time because my appointments are important. Another phenomena in the United States, we have a service called Amazon. Now, you may not have that in your country, but unbelievable. I can buy something on Amazon and they will tell me it will deliver in 2 days on time at my front door. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. They are cutting into the market of almost every retail store because it's faster and easier to order it online and go to my front door the next day or the day after with no extra cost, and it's on time, easier. Now let's talk about the habits we have. Let's talk about our personal habits. You know, we become accustomed to what's normal in our society. Now I know I'm talking to some societies that it's very normal. If you announce a meeting, it may get started 45 minutes after the time it was announced to start. So everybody knows that if you say we're going to start our meeting at 6 o'clock, the speaker, the leaders, they might not arrive till 10 after 6. And then the people trickle in and trickle in. Then they have some filler, something to kind of communicate, call it discussion time, and they start at 7:15. It happens over and over again, and you know it's true in some cultures. I'm telling you, if you want to be the leader in your culture, in business, you'll break that habit. You'll break that habit. Now, let's talk about a family. Now, I currently have all of my children grown, so they are faced with this. But at one point, I realized that we were late to everything. Oh, I could make an excuse. Oh, I have 3 kids. Yeah. Oh, there was a train that was across the railroad track. Oh, there was a little bit extra traffic. If I want to be on time, I must leave some added scheduled time to take account for that possible lateness. I joke with it, but I started naming our family the on-time family. I started thinking it's on time. We're going to be on time. We're going to plan ahead. Let's apply it clearly to business, okay? If you're going to do a business contract, you need to know when the part is to be delivered. It says right on the contract. But there's more to it than that. Let's take one of our customers. They have a delivery that we must be there by 2 o'clock or it will be checked in the next day. So if we delivered at 2:30 on a specific day, it's not judged to be on time because they didn't check it in till the next day. That's my fault, not theirs. That's how they see it. This same customer wants me to only deliver because of traffic and problems. They only want us to deliver between 9:30 and 10 in the morning. So our truck arrives there every day between 9:30 and 10 unless it's a rare exception. Now, when would I be on time? I have to have that part completed, finished, done the day before in order to be sure that it would get there at the very last minute and get on that truck. Here's what we've done. We have another customer. It's called Halliburton. Most people around the world would recognize that name. We did thousands of dollars a month in work for Halliburton. You might find it interesting that they have us graded at whether or not we're on time or not. You might find it to be interesting that we were 6 months on time except for one shipment. In 6 months. You're probably going to laugh. You know what happened on that one shipment? We were 1 day early. Read my lips, understand what I'm saying. On time meant not earlier more than 7 days. So we incorporated that into our company here at AutoTurn, and we put our parts into our system to hedge for that difference, to hedge for that edge. We put it into our system, and our internal due date is 3 days prior to the customer expects it to be delivered in their system. So that gives us a fudge time. You might consider that. You've got to roll your thinking back just a little bit. How important is it to be on time? Is it that important? If it's that important, you're going to change your habit. You're going to change a methodology. You're going to decide when exactly that part is due to that customer, and you're going to beat and exceed that. No one has been disappointed or count us late if we're just 2 or 3 days early on a shipment. That is perfect. What does that do for sales? Man, price is always a consideration, but that's a given. It's got to be a good price. Quality, we don't even think about it unless it's a quality part. We can't even deliver it unless it's a quality part. So the only thing left that I have is a differentiating factor, something that's going to make us different than our customers, that we're 100% on-time delivery. What did we do? We hired one extra person, put in a position. His job is to make sure we are on time, on schedule. It's important to us. I'm telling you, it will pay off. If you work at being on time with your customers, with your parts, with your service, with your delivery, with your arrival, never come to a meeting and be late. Always be early. You're setting a tone for your customer. I hope this has helped. We wish you the very best in your business, and we thank you for listening. We do ask you that you would do 2 things. If you would consider sharing this with others, that it might be helpful, and then if you would consider giving us some feedback through the social media that's on your website, comments on our social media, email back to us. We'd like to hear from you. Thank you very much.